Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today we're going to be quickly going over the new challenge conditions that they brought in for Tower of Isis. So, it only applies to floors that you have already previously cleared. So if you see that I am currently on floor 32 because I'm just beginning my tower grind, and I do not have any of the red mission markers that say you can do something extra. But if we go back down to floor 30, we go to this floor, then we can change floor, and now we come up to this select challenge conditions screen. And here you can select what 10 or 9 challenges? Yeah, 9 different challenges that will enhance your playing opportunities, right? It's essentially self-restrictions, so no fire units, no water units, no wind, no space, no earth, no light, no dark, no physical attackers, and no magic attackers. And every time you clear one of these missions, you will receive a drop, right? So if you want to do all of these, technically you can't, because if you put all these restrictions on, you can literally use nobody. Right? You can't use any Earth team, you can't use a physical attacker, you can't use a magic attacker, and so you have no units you can use. So if you were trying to clear all of these missions, you would have to do it at least twice. And you'll probably want to make it easier on yourself and do like half and half or something like that. But it is good to note that every time you clear one of these, the challenge remains. Like, you're not going to get 3 magic cores or 3 fangs every time you clear this challenge. It's a one and done kind of thing. So if you clear 2, you'll be on step 2, and then you'll never have to clear those anymore, and then you move on to the next 2, and you don't have to clear those anymore, and so forth, until you clear all 9, of which you will get a platinum hammer as a reward. So again, you do not have to clear all of them at once. It's physically impossible. You can clear them, you can clear like 8 of them, so you could do like 1, 2, 3, let's see, if I don't want to use pop, so you could technically do this. You could do 7 right now, because you need to leave yourself at least 1 team, in which you would use a space team and only magic damage dealers. So like Frey, Milim, maybe that's a bad example, but you get the idea, is that it's going to restrict you heavily. So let's go ahead and start this, right? We'll start these challenges, and these are the only ones you can use. Milim, Frey, Ranga, Alice, and 4-star Shuna. Everything else you cannot use. It will physically not let you choose them. So this will give you a heads up as to, who you can't use. You also can't use the protectors, right? Because they're, not the same element. You can use the normal typing ones because they boost magic damage only, and then you can use the space protectors. That's fine, as long as they don't main lead a bad unit. So like sub-lead wind, and dark, even though we technically took out all the dark units, that's fine. It doesn't really matter though, because you're not going to use dark or wind units anyway, because you've limited yourself to only space, right? So let's go ahead and do this now. So we can use nothing but space units, but only space units. So now this opens up the field for a little bit more, a proper space team. Milim, Hero, Carrion, Frey, Rimuru, I guess. But you have, like, no alt boosters, right? Because you can't use Windmill, you can't use Guy, you can't use Veldora. So this just adds an extra little spice to your tower runs. And, it's good for endgame players who have, very decent boxes that can attempt these challenges. Obviously, Platinum Hammers are not for new players to begin with, so trying to come in here and be like, oh, I'm going to do that, is not realistic. But it does give us some extra spice, right? And you get cores depending on what the boss is, 4-star guaranteed tickets, gold hammer, again, platinum hammer, equipment awakening items. So it's a very, very interesting way to play tower now, and I do appreciate it, because I'm gonna make challenge runs out of all floors, right? And I'm just gonna stomp it with the space team, regardless, because the space team's just that good. So that's just a very brief overview. I know some people were confused. They thought that, you had to clear all of these in one go, and then got mad that obviously you couldn't select anybody. These missions, once you clear them, will remain cleared. So if you clear all these, then you'll be cleared up to step 6, then you just have to clear these other 3, and then you get the Platinum Hammer. Now, one other thing to note is that the more missions you do clear, the more drop percentage you get. And this will also remain with the challenges you clear. So if you challenge this floor again with all 9 done, I think you get like an extra 50% boost to your coins and your light crystal drop, which, I mean, is going to make farming a lot nicer, because then you can just farm a relatively easy stage and get 50% more resources, 50% more coins to spend in the shop. So that's also something very good. But that's it for this video. Just wanted to, explain briefly how this works. By all means, go ahead and challenge yourself to the maximum. I will begin doing this with just the space team because it's still cracked out. And I will have a tower guide up shortly for all the chests. Maybe not today, but probably tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Or maybe we'll put this one out second, and we'll put the tower guide up first. Either way, you'll get a tower guide for, where the chest locations are, and you'll get this video. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.